Deadlands takes place in the Weird West, a treacherous frontier where legends are born and nightmares are real. Here, 5 wildcards come together to seek fortune, justice, and revenge, and a way to uncover the mysteries of the World's Fair.
Welcome back to Oxventure Presents Deadlands. I'm Andy and I will be your marshal today, and joining me are our players, starting with you, sir.
Hey, I'm Jasper William Cartwright, and I'm playing Billy Joe Thicket, Bison Billie.
I'm Ellen Rose, and I'm playing Edie Valentine.
I'm Luke Westaway, and I'm playing Delacy.
This episode of Oxventure Presents Deadlands is brought to you by Misty Mountain Gaming. Go to mistymountaingaming.com to check out the cool dice and tabletop gaming products over there, and find out how you can win your own set of Misty Mountain Gaming dice by going to the link in the description of this video. Thank you so much to Misty Mountain Gaming for their support. So as you'll remember last time, Edie and Delacy travelled to the World's Fair in New Gethsemane to seek out Billy Joe Thicket to help them eliminate Aunt Hildy, the 4th name on their list. After performing extremely well in Bison Billie's Wild West show, 3 have now teamed up and have entered the World's Fair after dark, after it's been locked up, to try and catch Aunt Hildy unawares at the technical rehearsal for her big speech tomorrow. But they were interrupted by what sounded like a guard. Okay, so you are still inside the Hall of Oddities. You heard what sounded like a guard hallooing you from out on the midway. And that's the situation you find yourself in.
Okay, the way I see it, we've got 2 options. You can either say that you was in here and you got yourselves all lost and didn't realize that it had closed and got spooked and you let off your gun. Or you guys stay quiet and I'll say that I was in here and I was up to no good and I can just make a run for it or something. We can reconvene later. We probably should make it so that at least not all 3 of us get caught at the same time.
Miss Edie, you're pretty good at making problems go away.
I mean, you could probably stop at the first 2 words as well, but I'll try my best.
Use
I'll try my best.
$10 words. Tell them, make them stop.
My feminine wiles.
Them too.
Do you know what that is, son?
Those are 2 $10 words.
Is it anything to do with that boy from Nantucket that Miss Edie was singing about earlier?
Let's go talk about the boy from Nantucket, and I'll take him away and just hide in a dark corner of the. I'll if we can sort of position ourselves so that I can see the entranceway of the House of Oddities, just in case Edie gets into any trouble, we can, be aware
Swoop
and
in.
spring into.
Sure.
We can be in a sort of Call of Duty
prong
breach.
attack.
Yeah.
Around the side, behind the doors, yeah.
Just in case things get hairy.
Okay, you hear another, who's in there? What's going on?
Oh, help me, sir! Help me!
Oh my goodness,
I'm so lost. What happened? Everything's so dark, and this thing just jumped out the tank at me.
Oh my god, the exhibit's coming to life again? Was it Insect Lad?
No, it was
we had such trouble with Insect Lad.
terrible hand.
I don't know why they keep him.
Edie's just
This is when Billy and Delacy look up and they've backed up onto Insect Lab and they're just like
Insect Lad
mantis man.
Yes,
just looks down at you.
us.
this hand, it grabbed me, and I had to shoot it with my tiny pistol.
Was that? Oh, that was the sound.
This was the gunshot. I'm so sorry. I had to stomp in. The end of it just jumped out of the tank at me.
Yeah, the guy you're talking to is wearing a sort of like a cap, and he's got a scarf and a sort of overcoat, and he's holding a lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you stamped on the hand?
I'm so sorry. It was trying to
look
hurt
at all
me,
this
sir.
mess. Oh no! Oh, Aunt Hildy's gonna be mad at me for all this. Gee. He sort of bends down and starts scooping the hand up. He's going to try and put it back into the water. He drops it into the water, and bits of it are sort of floating on the surface. Other bits are sort of bobbing around. He's like, "Oh, you think anyone's going to notice?"
I think it's fine.
Yeah. He sort of drops the playing cards in as well, and they float on the top. Yeah, I guess. I mean,
I shoot you a look, Bison Billie, that communicates. Should we attack this guy? Silently,
Remember what I said earlier about not following your heart? This is one of those times. Don't listen to it. Squash those feelings. Squash them right down. She's got this.
Sounds healthy. Cheers, Bill.
So what are you doing in here, miss? Do you work for the Hall of Oddities? I hadn't seen you around before. You a patron? We're closed.
Yeah, I'm afraid I got lost looking for the bathroom, and I got almost turned around, and then I found myself
closed. I have
in
to
here.
escort you out of the fair, ma'am.
Oh, okay. If you could show me the way, that would be great. I see Delacy in the corner of my being like,
I was like,
Yeah, like over
okay.
over the shoulder.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
here's another
so you
finger.
go-
Let me just put that back in the...
well, as he's looking
I
at the
don't
tank,
know. I think people are gonna notice.
as he's looking at the tank, I would like to.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Do me a fighting roll. Yeah.
Hell yeah! Just choke out, not. Yeah, that's a 5.
Okay, successful fighting. Yeah, all right. This guy isn't expecting it, and he's not particularly fighty guy. So yeah, all right. You choke this guy unconscious.
See? I told her she had it.
He says.
I'm so sorry, sir.
All right, so he's now unconscious.
Can I walk over to him and just pat him down? Any weapons? Have them?
He's got a billy club. No, he doesn't have a firearm.
You've been out.
He's got Billy's club.
I knew I lost this. Son of a gun.
Billy's favorite club is returned to him.
What's he wearing? Is he wearing any kind of uniform? Or
He looks like a night watchman. He's got an overcoat, a scarf, a flat cap, and a lantern.
There is no way that's going to fit me.
That's not going to fit me.
I'm just like, yep. This is going to be believable.
This Edie, it might fit you.
It might disguise my silhouette. I do stand out somewhat in my show dress. So, yeah, I kind of take the coat
Throw
and
the
I
overcoat
sort of
and-
shove the flat cap to like hide the
Yeah,
fascinator
sensible.
and stuff.
Are you gonna leave the guy here on the floor, or
Go tie him up, gag him.
cool?
Put him
Okay.
in with
Put
Insect
him
Boy.
yeah,
Insect
put him
Lad.
next to Insect Lad.
Okay. You do that as you sort of make your way to the exit of the tent. You hear a sort of rustling, and Insect Lad starts to step down from his pedestal over the body. He looks at you both, and he goes,
And then there's just a wet crunch.
the music's still going. Closes the tent flap.
Bison Billy's like, I need to move my tent.
Don't share a wall with Insect Lad.
So yeah, Insect Lad is going about his grim work, and you're now stood out on the midway of the World's Fair. It's a different atmosphere in here at night. Obviously, you've been here during the day. The bustle of the crowds, the sort of the sounds of the fairground music and the Ferris wheel and the people talking and enjoying themselves. Now it's kind of eerily quiet. But also any hope that you had of it being sort of dark and easy to sneak around in is banished as you see that along the midway it's lit by incandescent electric light bulbs. Have any of you seen an actual light bulb before? They're quite a new invention, and it's unheard of to see so many of them in one place.
I've been saving up to get one for the show. Look at him. I'm gonna see if I can steal me one of these.
Yeah, you're welcome to. This is an
No
example.
one's guarding them. I reach up for a light bulb.
All right.
I mean, the thing is, there's no way that I'd know this is a bad thing.
Yeah.
So,
There's
follow
no
your
way
heart,
I'd know.
kid. I always say it.
There's no way I'd know
Yeah.
that this could be hot.
Yeah.
Or,
Or-
contain any. Yeah.
Ouchie.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, do me a vigor check, please.
It's exciting to not know about electricity. Okay. 4.
One success. Okay. Yeah, you notice the light bulb is hot to the touch, and you pull your fingers away before it can burn you.
Is it like fire?
It's hot.
Oh, there's little fires in there. I thought it was something fancy. Okay.
But yeah, it's a sort of a sign of the technological showcase that this World's Fair is supposed to be, that there are so many of these light bulbs. And this will be the first time a lot of people are ever seeing one, let alone hundreds strung along the midway.
And they're very valuable.
Presumably, yeah.
Yeah, this is some fancy nonsense. Don't mean nothing. Where is like area that she's likely to be rehearsing in. I'm just sort of trying to.
So, well, as you folks earlier you saw from the Ferris wheel, the layout of the fair is you have this long straight midway leading from the ticket booths, and then it goes into it sort of splits off into two different paths which go around a large sort of central lake area, and there are different pavilions all the way around the lakes, and you couldn't tell from what you could see from above, but there were a lot of like neoclassical buildings on the far shore of the lake, and there are different pavilions along the way. There are sort of like the different national pavilions along the left-hand side. You could see like flags of the world along that side, and then the other side was the sort of technological ones, and then there was a large sort of another group of neoclassical buildings on the other side. At the bottom of the midway is the Ferris wheel that you saw earlier, and then next to that there is a sort of large wooden building that says boathouse on it.
Yeah, do I know, but like, is there like the main stage? Is that like a boathouse, or is that what?
Do me a notice roll.
Okay, notice is a D8. Okay. That 6 is
Great.
again. So 8 total.
Okay, yeah. So you obviously you've been to the fair before. You've sort of toured the fairgrounds, angrily complaining the whole time about how they should have a Wild West show in here.
Absolutely furious.
And yeah, now that you think about it, you remember that the Fulcrum Corporation, which is the company that she runs, their pavilion is the one directly on the other side of the lake. And if you had to guess where she would be doing her big presentation, it would be there in that pavilion.
Okay, well, I reckon if we can sneak our way down to the shoreline there, and we could maybe commandeer ourselves a little boat, and we could go in that way. We might get and lay low in that boat, perhaps, or have some guise or reason to be crossing, but might be the quickest way and the most efficient way of catching her unawares.
The lights do extend around the side, but the lake area isn't lit. It's very dark in the middle of the lake.
Might be the only place where we're not going to get spotted.
Yeah. Okay. How do we fancy going for a little? Either of you manned a boat before?
No, not well. I in my time, I have traveled some lagoons, but it's been a while.
Okay, you can steal the boat. Awesome.
Okay.
Great. Okay.
I rode a boat once. It wasn't that hard.
Okay, great. Edie's gonna steer the boat. Okay, awesome. Can't wait. Okay, let's get the go.
Okay, so you're heading to the boathouse.
Head down towards there.
I think, just like whilst we're on the way, I'm just gonna be like, look, I should warn you. Me and Aunt Hildy do have some prize, and if I get too ahead of myself, feel free to just let me know. If I get a little, try to jump the gun, as it were, be a little brash. I feel a little tense and angry right now, just even thinking about it. I just want to,
That's fine. That's fine. So do we. So
Yeah.
don't worry.
Okay, good.
What'd she do?
It doesn't matter. It's a long, boring story, and we have a long.
Long, boring pull across a lake?
Yeah, we do. Okay. Well, we should probably get there first, right? Get past all these lights and stuff. Shouldn't just stand here in the brightness, getting spotted. I'll tell you on the boat.
You're walking up to the boathouse. It's a sort of low wooden building. Doesn't have any windows, and there is a door.
Is there a keyhole in the door?
There is a keyhole in the
Can I
door.
have a little snoop through the keyhole?
You can. It's dark inside, the lights aren't on. It's dark outside as well, but it's too dark inside.
Too dark. Yeah, I've not quite adjusted my eyesight at all. Right. I'm gonna try the door.
Yeah.
Just turn the handle.
Mhm.
Carefully push.
It's locked.
It's locked. Okay. I do actually have a lockpick.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give
All right.
it,
Give me
it a
a
go.
thievery roll then.
I do not have thievery.
I'll just be I'm just head of the civil, giving a lookout.
So let's give
In fact,
this a
you
go.
like from where you're standing, you can see sort of lanterns as they move, so that's sort of giving you
A good indication.
indication of where the guards are.
No, I did not succeed on that.
Okay.
Save my bennies for a fight.
Yeah. So Edie sort of like tinkers with the lock, but to no avail.
No.
I'll sort of look around. There's no one particularly close. Just sort of turn around and give it a firm, swift kick.
Nice.
The
All right.
lockers.
Strength check, please.
That's a 6 on the 10. So
Nice, yeah, success. You give it a kick. It splinters away from the sort of the hinge, and the door swings inwards.
I think that's a much faster way. I quite like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
I've made a business out of being the fastest into a place and the first out of it. So let's get ourselves a boat.
So yeah, this is it's a boathouse. It opens out onto the lake, so the front of it is open. There's a selection of boats there. They don't have oars. Arranged against the wall are a series of poles. These appear to be sort of gondola style boats.
Oh, I see. All right.
Okay, now this is slightly different to what I'm used to.
What kind of oar is this? This isn't gonna work. It's supposed to have a flat bit on the end.
I think you push it against the bottom of the lake.
The lake, not the boat. I love Delacy so much.
All right, simply push it against your bottom.
So lean over and just gonna take this. Okay, let's get in the boat nice and quick. Someone might have heard that they're kicking so, huh?
All right, let's crouch. Let's stay low though, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's dark in the middle of the lake, but no sense in taking any chances.
Is there any like a kind of tarp or canvas or something in the boathouse, like something we could?
Do me a notice roll.
6, 7.
Okay. You can see there are sort of what look like tarpaulin rain coverings for the boat stacked up in one corner.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's sort of whoever's going to be doing the blub blub blub. Let's have the other two sort of under a tarp,
Underneath the
maybe.
tarp,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'd like to go under the tarp.
Yeah.
Makes sense if I go under, because I think of the three of us, if someone was to burst out of the tarp and need to kill something, I feel like that I could do that.
I think that's a good idea, yes.
Yeah. I'll get under the top.
Also, look at Edie like, so, who else is going in there?
I do not mind if you...
It's just that he's thrown up a lot of candy floss already today, and I don't want to be stuck under there if he does it again.
Oh, yeah.
It smells real bad. It smelled so sweet going in, and it comes out smelling so bad, so putrid.
Can
See
Delacy
a
hear
pink
his,
liquid sort of start to seep out from underneath the tarpaulin.
Can Delacy hear his hero talking about how bad he smells?
It's quite quiet under the tarpaulin, so if you would like to listen out, do me a notice roll.
I'd not like to listen out.
Well, fail the notice roll then.
Yeah.
5.
You sort of hear the words cotton candy kind of coming in, but that's all you hear.
Nice.
They're probably talking about how much cotton candy you ate and how good it was.
Billy Bison likes cotton candy too. Knew he was alright.
I can go on if you would prefer to push the boat.
Well, you're the best at talking your way out of a situation. I'm not very diplomatic, but okay. Quick question, actually. The Billy Bison's Wild West show does that back onto the lake at all?
No, so the midway goes all the way down to the lake.
Right.
The Hall of Oddities is about halfway down the midway, and Billy Bison's tent,
It's like up that.
backs
Yeah,
onto
okay.
it.
I think there's any reason that he'd be like on the lake in case someone.
Oh, if I can, I'm happy to talk my way out and pretend I got lost in the lake before closing again. I'm happy to do that.
Well, I also think
Looking for the bathroom.
it's also quite likely.
Is this not the bathroom?
It's also
It's nature's bathroom.
we'll probably see anyone coming anyway, and it probably helps to have two unnoticed assassins.
I think you're right.
Hidden to the world, as it were. So.
Okay, if you get on with it. He's a sweet boy. You know.
Oh,
I'll go gentle on there.
I'll straighten him out when it starts working for me too. So.
Okay.
Hey kid,
Okay.
let me tell you about putting together a show.
Alright, I'm listening.
Okay, so boating is actually a specific skill in
Oh,
Deadlands.
of course it is.
So, Edie, if you could make me a boating roll, please.
Great.
Boating roll.
Oh look, a D12 in boating. Wow, that's the right idea.
Indeed. Gotta spend Benny to make Benny.
4 and a 5.
but you're untrained in boating.
But I'm untrained in boating.
Oh,
So did you get a 4 on the 4?
I got a 4 on the 4.
So re-roll that.
It's a 1.
no!
Okay, right. So you,
Sinks with the loss of all hands.
We just go in a circle.
We're just under there as well. We can't see what's happening, so we're just like, well.
okay,
guess
so
it's
you
going
push
well.
you push away from the dock with the pole,
Yeah.
and you're sort of aiming to go directly across the lake, but you sort of push, and it starts to sort of tilt off towards the left. And something you hadn't noticed previously in the lake, there is a large ornamental fountain that's sort of spraying high pressure water up into the air, and you are now sort of barreling straight towards the high pressure fountain. Do me another boating roll.
Because it's all about the balance of the acts, you see.
Okay, 4.
Speaking of balance,
2. Yes.
Okay, success. All right. Noticing that you're coming very perilously close to this fountain, you manage to turn the boat you just skim it underneath the tarpaulin, and you feel a little rise on one side of the boat as you sort of skim the edge of the water. But you manage to correct the course, and you are now heading across the lake.
Hey, Edie, everything all right?
Everything's fine.
You're doing a great job. Back under me.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, so you're carrying across the lake, making sort of good progress.
Can I just peep out from under the tarp at the prow and just sort of like, what can I see where we're headed?
So you see the shore on the other side. There's like a dock for boats, and beyond that is a sort of a collection of large buildings. There are concession stands and things around, but they've all been sort of shuttered up for the evening. You see more of these electric lights. You can see not loads, but a couple of the sort of lantern lights moving around. Seems like there's some sort of guard patrols going on. And also, from that side of the shore, you can see one of the lantern lights move into a sort of a taller building and disappear.
I sort of gesture with my pistol.
I reckon that's where everyone's headed.
All right. Which way do you reckon is the best to go in? Do we follow that way, or do we try and sneak in? Is there any windows or?
It's hard to tell at this distance. You're still only about halfway across the lake.
Sure.
Miss Edie's dressed as one of them patrol folks.
That's true.
I'm just wearing a hat and a coat. I'm still fully dressed as Edie Valentine underneath. I'm still myself.
So we did have this one show, right? It was a right doozy of a show where we had a guy and he was pretending to be another guy, and he would get a kid and be like, I caught this kid. And he would use that as like a guise to get in, wondering whether maybe we could do a little stooge double act here with the two of you. You know, you pretend like you were just a naughty kid getting in, trying to steal some of those light bulbs or something. And then you go up and say, hey, I'm going to take him to Aunt Hildy. And then you get there and bam, bam! Shoot her in the face.
I like that plan. And again, we never heard why you and Aunt Hildy. You said you were going to tell us on the boat.
I did say I was going to tell you on the boat. Then I got sidetracked telling little one here about putting on a good show.
Indeed.
So there was the only time I had failed to wrestle a bison. It was not too long ago. I was putting on a little show for, Hildy and some of the folks here at the World Trades Fair, because I wanted to be here. I wanted to be the premier Wild West show. And we put on a hell of a show. I called in all the favors that I could. I mean, I really got the top draw folks in. And then we came to the bison wrestling. It was going well. Cincinnati Twist. Down under Dingo. That one. You know what I mean? Yeah, that one. You're better at naming these things than I am. And it gets to the end. I got the bison pinned. Just about to get up. Audience is already starting to stand. And Aunt Hildy reaches down, grabs her pistol, fires it into the air. That bison goes crazy. Tears right through my leg. Horn went all the way from here to here.
Jeez.
Didn't think I was gonna walk again, but gonna need more than that stuff on Bison Bill.
Why'd you do it?
I don't know, she's a horrible person. Trying to cuss here in front of a child. I think it's strong words, you know.
Protect my innocence if you can. Anyway, so
I don't think I can.
so shoot in the face.
She
Got it.
She then sent me a letter saying that my application had been rejected, but they did congratulate me on having a fantastic comedy. And she said that
But your show's not a comedy.
exactly, son.
She was making game of you.
She said to me in that letter, she said, I wasn't the only one limping out of the show, because she was doubled over laughing. And you want to know what the worst part is? I had to pay for the goddamn postage.
I mean, that is just. I just do declare that's outrageous.
She's double dead. I'll do it.
You got a double killer?
I have to.
Wow.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, we kind of, yeah.
You make reference to a few things that have got my, I'm a little concerned about some of the things you, is there a chance Aunt Hildy's gonna come back if we shoot her in the head?
Yes.
Yeah. You never know, really, with the things we've seen. But we will make sure that we get her the second time too.
Okay, double tap it is.
As you're having this conversation, the building that you saw the lantern light disappear into, a large light suddenly switches on top of it, and a searchlight starts to sweep across the lake. So I would like Edie to make me a stealth roll.
Oh, right, okay, right. No, I actually have.
Last penny.
No.
No? Okay, the searchlight sweeps across the lake, and it sweeps across you, and then it stops, and it swings back. Are you gonna stand there? What are you gonna do?
Howdy, fellas! I found this boat out in the lake. I got it out. This one was left, and I thought I'd bring it back. I need to moor this one up.
I'm not sure they can hear you from where you are in the middle of the lake.
What?
So I try to start doing kind of like.
You can see a vague shape like in front of the light, sort of, and then the shape disappears. It's as if it's sort of running down the stairs. Okay, so yeah, you're going to carry on boating into the dock, but there is now another night watchman running towards the dock.
Okay.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Oh, so I found this out in the lake.
You found a boat out in the... What were you doing out in the lake?
Well, I was in another boat. That one... oh, no, I've left that one out there, too, now.
This is my
I did
boat.
not think...
I can see by your clothes you're a fellow watchman.
Can I want to leap out of the top
Okay.
like some horrific ocean monster, like sea monster, and just grab this guy and throw him in the water.
Wow, okay, great. Yeah,
Yes.
that would be...
Yes, please.
Yeah, let's just make that straight strength. I see by your clothes you're a fellow night watchman,
I
and obviously
am.
collecting the boats. That is a
7.
part of our duty. Okay, you grab him. Okay, he is now... Yeah, he's in the water. He's sort of thrashing around. His coat is filling up with water and sort of starting to drag him down. It's a very heavy
Hey,
coat.
could I borrow that pole a second?
Yeah, what's pushing him down? Yeah, he's... you're pinning him to the bottom of the water.
I'm just leaning on the pole.
Just leaning on the pole. Okay, you see sort of bubbles are rising to the surface. After a few minutes,
now.
the bubbles stop.
Easy now, boy. Sleep now. That man died the day he signed up to work with Aunt Hildy. Right, where are we going?
The body just
That building over there.
bobs up to the surface and then starts to float off towards the middle.
Yeah, I'll push it over towards
Yeah.
the fountain. There you go.
It's caught by the fountain and briefly jetted up into the sky, silhouetted against the moon.
Jeez, what do they got power in that fountain? My God, I lifted a whole man in the air.
Must be powered by light bulbs.
That's it. Powered by light bulbs.
Strange, powerful things.
Still just a fire inside a glass case, and I don't understand why everyone's losing their damn minds.
Well, I think you get a Benny for murder. That's obviously
Wait, then I should have one.
for creative murder.
Okay.
All right, everyone gets a Benny for making it across.
Yay!
Well done.
Ooh.
Sorry. Okay, so you are now on the far side of the ornamental lake here at the World's Fair.
All right.
You are stood in front of this large neoclassical building that has the name and the logo of the Fulcrum Corporation.
So this is where the people are heading in. Mm-hmm. What do we do? You want to sneak? You want to have captured me? I don't mind.
What do you guys feel more comfortable with? I'm not the stealthiest. That's a huge 6'4" bulking man says.
Yeah.
It's just sort of like I'm a little awkward and I don't fit through too many tight spaces, but I'll give it a go.
Everyone do me just a notice roll from where you are.
Oh, cool.
10.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
That's a 4 plus the 6, so 10.
Yeah.
For me as well.
Great. So yeah, everyone succeeded. So yeah, where you're standing, you can see that where you saw the person go into, it's a sort of more of a watchtower that's overlooking the lake with a light on top of it. The building itself, like I said, is a large neoclassical building. It has sort of steps leading up to it. There are double doors at the top, and they look extremely well locked. They have chains around the handle, but on the sort of side of the building, there is what looks like the entrance to some kind of attraction. You've seen several of these attractions around the World's Fair. There's a large sort of marquee-style title over the top of it, which says, "Eat for Health, the merry-go-round of nutrition." And that the doors to that building are open, and there is just a sort of velvet rope and a carpet kind of blocking that doorway. So you have there look to be two entrances to this building. One is the merry-go-round of nutrition entrance, and the other is the sort of actual doors to the building, which are currently locked.
Anyone fancy a ride on the merry-go-round of nutrition?
I don't know what most of the words you just said were.
It's this new fancy thing where they're trying to tell us that we have to eat for our health. I don't get it, really.
Well, yeah, if you don't eat, you die.
Yeah, but they're trying to say that you
Everyone
have to
knows that.
eat certain types of food because it makes you feel better or something.
Will you die?
Delacy has a huge pink ring around his mouth.
I don't get it.
One way to know for sure, I guess.
Do you think that way?
I think, well, the other doors look very, very locked. And I'm not sure my lockpick could do anything with that, just like it didn't do anything with the other door.
Yeah, I'm kind of strong, but that looks a little tough even for me.
Mm-hmm.
We could shoot it, but then they're going to know we're coming.
Mm-hmm.
But then are they going to know we're coming if we go walking through an open door?
Why would they lock this door up so tight?
Probably because there's something cool on the other side.
But then leave this...
Because there's something lame,
nutrition-y what's
like nutrition on the other side, and that's why they left it open. Nobody's going to go in there willingly, are they?
So that's probably not going to lead us directly to...
Aunt Hildy.
Aunt Hildy. Sorry, blanking on the name there.
The devil.
That's
yes.
that's not going to lead us straight to her. But, I don't know, maybe we could bash through a wall or something.
Yeah, if it's in the same enclosure, in the same building, I think...
through an adjoining wall.
Yeah, there could be some engineer entrance that we could use.
Yeah. Or we could try and lure Aunt Hildy out, be on the other side of a wall, fire through it, bam, 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 light the whole thing up. Sorry, my mind's just full of ideas right now of how we could kill her.
I'm enjoying this very much.
It's not a wild idea that you would be here to talk to Aunt Hildy if you two actually do have all this previous history that you mentioned. You could just be out here not just for revenge, you could be... What if you wanted to just ask her again if you could put your show in her light-up town?
That's not a bad idea. I do like the idea of that. It kind of feels like you're suggesting a little bit of a showdown. I like the sound of that.
Could be good.
You challenge her to a showdown, and then, from just behind that building over there, I put my head around the corner and blow her head off.
Sounds like a good plan, son. Didn't need to spit on it. Did not. There's absolutely no need for that. Okay.
It's kind of like neon pink.
Yeah. I think it's moving.
So how do we draw her out, though?
I guess I'll wander in through nutrition and call her out. You guys hide.
Yeah.
Nutrition it is.
Okay, so you're going into Eat for Health, the merry-go-round of nutrition.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a sign outside this. It's a sort of It's like a stone marker with a sort of hexagonal sign on it that has the title of the attraction on it. There's like a red carpet leading in. There's this velvet rope. You can easily sort of detach it and walk through. That's not a problem. And you walk into what looks like a sort of auditorium. There's a stage with a curtain down, and being projected onto the curtain are the words again. The merry-go-round of nutrition. There are rows and rows of seats. And yeah, that's the room you find yourself in currently.
If we hide around here, then you call out for it.
This room doesn't seem to go anywhere. What the hell? I walk as far as I can, like if it's an auditorium, there's presumably like what looks like a stage.
Yeah, there's like what looks like a stage.
Yeah, I just want to kind of like hop up on there and just start sort of poking around, looking for a way through.
Yeah. Okay. Do me a notice roll.
Oh.
What?
23.
Okay. So yeah.
Here's the blueprints.
Well, you're stood on the stage. You'll notice that it's not square. It's on the sort of like a wedge.
Mm-hmm.
There's a heavy curtain at the back, and you sort of lift that up. And there's nothing behind the curtain. There's no sort of like stage area. It's just a brick wall. You look across to the other side of the room to the door you came in, and the two doors sort of swing close like this, and then you hear a loud click sound. And then a sort of musical refrain starts up. It's sort of quite jaunty music, and a voice says, "Please take your seats. The show will begin momentarily."
I do not take my seat.
Okay. Anyone else?
I feel like he's probably going to lean into a little bit of the theatrics, so I'll sort of go find like this center seat right at the front and just rest my Winchester on my lap, and sort of like he's pretty sure like Aunt Hildy's going to walk out here at some point. So yeah.
Cool.
Edie's gonna I'm gonna hide somewhere in
behind
the
one of the seats.
Behind one of the seats, and just kind of like peeking through.
Cool.
I'll stay up on the stage.
Okay, Delacy, you're up on the stage. You hear like another click, and then the floor under you starts to rotate. And the other side, the wall starts to move towards you.
Billy Jr., no!
So there's a large wall moving towards you. The rest of you see like another scene is rotating around into the auditorium that you're in. Delacy, there is a large wall moving towards you. If you don't move, you're probably going to be squashed by this thing. So,
all right. How fast is it coming? Quite a leisurely pace.
I mean, it's a leisurely pace, but it's
all right. Well, I'd like to step down off the stage once the brick wall goes past me, back up onto it.
Okay.
See what's in there.
Yeah. So the scene that has kind of rotated around into this auditorium, it's a kitchen scene. And the narration sort of starts playing in this theatre. It says, "The foods we eat play an important part in keeping us healthy in our daily lives. And the food pyramid helps guide your way to eating healthy every day of the week. Just remember this simple rhyme. Fruit and veggies, meat and grains. Feed your body, feed your brains." And there are some animatronic vegetables on the stage with you now, Delacy. There's a banana, an apple, a carrot, and a head of broccoli. They have arms and legs, and they're repeating this mantra. It's like, fruit and veggies, meat and grains, feed your body, feed your brains. So
well, I pull my gun. Miss Edie, what the hell is this?
I think
It's pretty shocking for someone who's never seen an animatronic before.
Yeah. These animatronics are all singing, and
I give the broccoli a big kick.
Okay, the broccoli sort of rocks backwards and then sort of like weebles back into the position it was in before.
Are they trying to hurt you there? Or just existed doing that weird little dance?
The narration is still going on about the vitamin benefits of vegetables in the background.
Vitamins. What words are they going to make up next?
Is this making any sense to you?
I'm not quite sure, but this is surely the strangest thing I've ever seen. I think
That's a carrot. I don't know what that one is. It's a tree, I think.
Oh, honey, that's broccoli. It's very nice.
Oh, it ain't? What are you talking about? Broccoli's gross.
She lies quite a lot.
Oh, really?
I do not, Delacy.
I would never lie to you, but listen.
About the mermaid.
I think we could probably do this another time.
You start to from the other side of the auditorium, so the kind of far right wall. You start to hear some commotion. Some stuff is moving around. It seems like maybe the ride isn't supposed to have activated, and people are wondering what's going on.
Delacy, I think you should get down from
Delacy,
there
hide.
and hide with me or
Hide behind the
somewhere.
carrot boy.
Well, my notice roll was pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I surmise from what's happened so far that like the stage bit of this is a rotating circle, like a sort of disc upon which several scenes are placed?
Yeah, you saw the thing move towards you. So.
Yeah, so if there's audible commotion, it's probably coming from like somewhere in the next scene, or like maybe from sort of outside the
I think that's fair to assume.
theatre itself, and that from the seats where we're sat, we're not going to be able to get anywhere. So I would like to creep into the scene, maybe hide like in the in a cupboard or something if it's a kitchen scene. I basically just want to wait until it rotates round to the back.
Okay.
I've just got visions of Delacy pretending to be like a little boy in the scene.
Well, I think we have to, don't we?
Eating a carrot.
You go to there are some kitchen cabinets. You go to the back of the kitchen cabinets.
Yeah.
They're all solid. They don't open. They're all like fused to the wall.
Okay.
And as you do this, a change seems to come over the animatronic vegetables.
Of course.
They all turn to look at you, and I'm going to
I was so convinced that they...
into initiative. Okay, so we have.
I've already kicked the broccoli. That's probably
Yeah, that's probably wounded.
Broccoli's mad. All right, so it's Bison Billie,
Okay, slightly better.
Edie,
So,
Delacy with an 8, and then we've got Banana on 6. Oh man, a king for the apple.
no, the apple's coming back for revenge!
A king
You
for
shot
the
the
carrot.
apple! You shot his
Oh
cousin!
my god. A king for the carrot, and a 7.
So there was apple, broccoli,
Carrot.
carrot, and a banana.
And Edie last. All right, cool.
Just stick the knife in there at the end. And Edie last.
Okay, great. So the apple is going to attack first.
Oh my god.
The apple is actually it's holding a knife and fork as part of this
Horrific.
this thing, and it's moving towards you because you're the one on stage currently. In fact, all of the animatronics are currently facing you. So the apple is going to try and attack you with, let's say, the fork. Why not?
The apple's going to use its edge vengeance.
Okay, that's a 3. So the apple swings at you with the fork, but doesn't actually connect. You manage to sort of swing out of the way. But hot on the heels is the carrot, and the carrot is holding 2 smaller carrots, and they are linked with a chain, and it starts using them as nunchucks. Okay, that is a 5. So that's a success on the race. So the damage. So what's your parry, Delacy?
2.
2. Oh god. Okay, so yeah, the carrot hits you with the nunchucks, the carrot nunchucks, like across the face. And you get hit, and you are shaken. Okay, Billy, it's your turn.
Oof. I need to sort out this carrot. And I don't. Do I want to shoot?
How tall are they? Like the vegetables?
Like human size.
Human sized.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they anthropomorphic? Do they have faces? Great.
Like fixed sort of rictus grins.
Real
Yeah.
horrific. Yeah. Okay. They just got way creepier as well. As soon as their heads sort of turned around.
They are all still singing as well. Fruit and veggies, meat and grains, feed your body, feed your brains, fruit and veggies the whole time.
Oof, okay, yeah, I wasn't going to shoot, but like, now I'm like, no, we're not doing this.
Sure.
And yeah, I'll take my Winchester and I'll go for the carrot.
Yeah.
and say, "Get your hands off my son." I mean, Delacy.
Yeah, do a shooting roll.
D8.
Okay, yeah, that's the one you reduced before we started.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was. Because I was like, I'm better at riding. And you literally went, I don't think we're going to have much riding, but okay.
Whistle for Buckthorn.
It was all for Buckthorn.
Buckthorn
5.
crashes through the wall.
A 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a success. Roll damage on your Winchester.
Winchester, which is 2d8. 6, 8.
Oh, wow. Okay, so
Oh, +1 I get for Winchester.
nice.
So
All right.
50.
Yeah, you destroy this carrot. If you want to describe how that goes.
Like, yeah, as it whips around and hits Delacy, I'm going to say, "Hey, carrots help you see in the dark. Notice this!" Bam!
Whoa! Yeah, huge chunk of the top head of the carrot just gets blown away, and you can see these sort of whirring gears and mechanisms underneath, and the carrot sort of spins around and just falls over on its back. Its arms and legs are still going, but it's suddenly
Oh no, we got to double tap him. It's still going.
and it sort of winds down. And So yeah, carrot is out. Carrot's gone. Right,
gone.
next, Delacy, your turn.
Yeah, get to actually kill all the vegetables. Amazing. So I'm surrounded by the what you say is broccoli, the apple that tried to attack me
Yes.
but missed, and I don't know what this yellow bendy looking one is. Okay. I don't know. I think just the kind of gun I've got. I don't know how effective it's gonna be against something that's not flesh and bone. Is there on the walls or anything? Can I see anything? Is there I'm looking for a lever or something? Someone must run this attraction, right? It must be operated in some way. Right?
Yeah, it doesn't appear to be operated from here. This is just the staging area, so there's nothing that you can see. It's just this static kitchen set currently.
If I can shake off shaken, which I have to do before I can do anything, right?
Yeah, you got to do a vigor roll.
If I can do that, I think what I'd like to do, because Delacy, bless him, is if I can do that, then I'd like to scamper on top of the sort of fixed kitchen cabinet so that I'm just up high, because I don't think these things can get any height. Yeah, and shoot one from up there.
Yeah. All right, do me a vigor roll.
Come on, man. Come on. Yeah.
One. That's a 6.
Yes.
Nice.
That's a 6. 12. 12 plus
Yeah,
5.
you've unshaken. You're fine to act.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to spit out a tooth. And
It's a baby tooth.
You'll get another
It's
one.
one.
That's been loose for ages.
The
Yeah.
last one that you've been waiting.
Yeah.
You're a man now. You're a man now. That's how it
Yeah,
works.
it's been loose for a long time. Yeah. This is just a convenient opportunity to get rid of it in a badass way. Yeah. Like that.
Was that a baby tooth? That looked tiny.
Little fang.
That was so small.
Yeah, and I want to just kind of swarm up the.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll let you do that. Do me a shooting roll for the shooting.
Yeah, cool. 16.
Oh yeah, that's you destroyed the apple, was it? Which one are you shooting?
I think the banana would be the most confusing
Distressing.
and upsetting. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
It would look the most threatening.
You blow this banana
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Well, yeah, I suppose aim for center mass, and just it's one of the custom bullets. Let's say this one. So yeah, it just sort of bursts from the inside.
You just blow a fist-sized hole in this banana, and it
Yeah.
sort of spins around and it hits the floor.
What's the banana's weapon? What's it got?
Well, it had a
Submachine gun.
yeah. Medieval broadsword. No, the banana was holding a rolling pin.
Oh.
I think it must have picked it up off the set.
Oh, okay.
Making banana bread.
Yeah, it's about to.
We're there. Yeah.
Well, it's dead now.
Good, yeah, banana's down. All right. It's the broccoli's turn.
Oh no.
Okay, so you are still the only one on the stage, Delacy. So
Yeah, but I'm up
broccoli's-
high. Up high.
I did
You
just shoot one of them to smithereens in case that's caught any of their attentions.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably. I think they're not distracted by these things because they're unfeeling automatons. So
That's 100% fair. Yeah.
bananas out. The broccoli reaches over, and there's like a kitchen table with chairs, and the broccoli sort of wrenches the chair. It's screwed to the floor, but it pings off the sort of screws, and it takes a big swing at you with the chair. So that's
They
what
built so strong.
that's what it's gonna do. Right, fighting roll for this this
We
way.
wanted one of them to bring out like a cloud-sized sword. Obscene, like, weapon of murder.
It's only
Apple uses its limit break.
it's only a 3 from the broccoli, so it swings at you, but it misses.
Yeah. Can I sort of hop over it, Peter Pan style?
Sure, why not? So the broccoli is missed, the banana is dead, it's Edie's turn.
Okay, well, I've always wanted to visit the Big Apple, so Edie's gonna jump out and wrench her sawed-off Winchester out from under her skirt, and at the apple.
Blast the apple.
Billy will duck.
Whoa! Do me a shooting roll.
3 on that one. 3 on that one. No.
So yeah, you miss. Your shot goes wide. Yeah.
Dang it!
So yeah, the broccoli and the apple are still up. All right, round 2. Let's go.
Did my cool big apple line and everything, and then I missed.
It's tough. You can't go big with a line and then miss. You know, you really got to nail the.
4 for Bison Billie.
Well,
5 for Edie.
hey,
Hey,
look at you.
Delacy with the jack.
going up in the world.
One more than last time.
The apple's got an 8. Okay, Delacy, it's your turn. You go first.
Okay. Well, does the ceiling meet the walls? So the walls of this kind of scene,
Yeah.
does it go all the way up to the ceiling? Or is there some kind of like space?
There's a very small gap, but not like large enough to see. It's so we can travel through. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But not like large enough for me to
Scrabble through.
squirm or scrabble through.
No, not unless you wanted to get crushed to death, which is an option.
It's good to have options. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll shoot the broccoli.
Do it.
Yeah.
Shooting roll, please.
It sounds like I'm gonna have a chat. Let's go shoot the
Yeah. Let's shoot the
broccoli.
broccoli. Okay. Well, yeah. Sure. 11.
Yeah, success. Do me damage.
Cool. Okay. So that's 7. So that's 14, 15.
15. Yeah, you blow just an enormous chunk off this head of broccoli. It goes spinning off into the crowd. Bill, you move out the way. Billy, you move out the way. Yeah, and the broccoli sort of like goes straight down on its face.
Nice.
Broccoli is out. Okay, Apple's turn.
Apple sees which way this is going, surrenders.
The apple has a sort of heavy plastic apple in its hand. And it's well, it's not plastic, it's made of metal of some description. And it's going to hurl it at your face.
Okay, fine.
So
You killed my friends.
That's what it's doing.
We should leave one vegetable alive to tell the others.
Yeah.
Okay, you rolled a 1, so it throws its hand back and the apple just keeps going back. Again, you both just duck out of the way. You're like, wow, this is like 4D. This is great. But yeah, the apple has biffed it. All right. So that means it is now Edie's turn.
Okay, right, yeah, I'm gonna try and shoot the apple again. So let's get this. Okay, 1. 6! Yes!
All right, and again.
And a 3, so that's 9 altogether.
So success with the raise. So yeah, roll an additional damage dice.
2, oh yeah. 10. Because
Cool.
I'm -1 my sword.
Yeah, that'll do it. So yeah, what are you using? Sawn off.
Sawn off Winchester,
Okay, so this just
also
like
known as a mare's leg.
okay, sure. Yeah, this just like again punches a hole directly through the center of the apple. Much like before, actually, this is a familiar sight to those who attended Bison Billie's Wild West show. And yeah, the animatronic apple, and it's like crunches down onto the floor. That is all the animatronic fruit and vegetables dead. The voiceover goes, and that's why fruit and vegetables are important to a balanced diet. The stage starts to rotate again. Delacy, you might want to hop down. Thank you to sponsor Misty Mountain Gaming for their support. If you go to the link in the description of this video, you can enter a contest to win your own sets of Misty Mountain Gaming dice. They've got them cage dice and their premium bone dice. So click on the link below, check those out. Thanks again to Misty Mountain Gaming for their support. What's this? Oh, I'm just playing poker with these incredible Oxventure cards. Look, the playing cards' backs have got an Oxventure design. The front of them have got actual playing card stuff on them, like the King of Diamonds. That's a good one. The box itself is premium imitation leather that's actually cardboard. Check it out and go to the link in the description of this video to get your own Oxventure playing cards. They glide as softly as a cloud. Look at that. You know why everyone was so angry all the time in the Wild West? Well, I'll tell you, friends, it's because t-shirts had not yet become accepted wear around town, but now they have, and you can wear this one, which is the Oxventure Presents Deadlands t-shirt. It's got all of your favourite characters. Yandrew, Clemency, Big Jim, all of them are there, and you can wear that on your body by going to store.outsidexbox.com, check the link in the description of this video, or the merch shelf underneath this video, and you too can check out old Uncle Clandrew here. They're all the popular characters. So check that out. Wear some Deadlands on your body today.
I don't think we want to see what's on the other side of this advancing wall. Because probably more of these things? Or something else?
Yeah, that's quite possible.
Maybe we stay put. Maybe you hop up on here with me and we all just rotate around to the back.
All right. It's a better plan than staying in here and waiting for whoever's coming down that way. Come get us.
After all, the back of this thing is what faces onto the mansion, right? The house.
It's a better guess than we have, unless you got anything.
I don't. It's either we hide behind these chairs and peek and see what's coming, or we try and get out before they get here.
I'd say we just follow the kid.
Okay.
Good, great idea.
Okay, so yeah, the stage rotates with you round into, it's a sort of, feels like a empty warehousey kind of a room that you're in now, and it just sort of stops. Where you are now, you can, well, do me a notice roll to see what you can discern about this room.
Can we hear the meat show that's now going on the stage?
You can hear faint music
show.
coming
Just
from the
steaks, like, hey, this is why you should eat.
The notice roll is 8.
The ride seems to have stopped. It's something automatic seems to have triggered. So the rotation has stopped. There are no obvious exits from this room. It's very bare. It's obviously not meant to be seen by the public. There is, you can see from this side, there is a door leading back into the room that you were just in. It must have been disguised from kind of the other side, but this appears to be some sort of maintenance room, but there are no other exits from this room that you can see.
All right. Well, let's. I want to go feel like the wall, the warehouse wall or something. It's like if our geography's right, and this whole thing was to the side of the house that we're trying to get into, and we came in this way.
You can say the building was here.
Yeah.
The entrance to the thing was on the left-hand side of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's rotated out. You've basically the
Gone
right-hand way
further.
is the way that you would want to go into the building.
Right, I see.
The left-hand way is taking you away from the
Well, that's fine. Let's just stay here and wait. It's gonna a few more times, right?
Well, or then we can just go through the door. I might just go and have a little peek through the door just to see if anyone has come in to check the commotion.
Yeah.
And what's
Maybe
going on.
Aunt Hildy.
She might be there.
Okay, so yeah, you poke your head back into the room that you were just in. There is a new scene now that has rotated into position. This looks like a sort of bakery. There seems to be racks of bread and things. On the stage, there is an animatronic man made out of bread, and also a person dressed as a baker who doesn't look animatronic. And he sees you, and he raises a gun, and he's going to fire at you.
Oh no! Just see Bison Billie take one in between them. Falls back dead.
So yeah, this isn't. We're not.
I wonder what he saw.
Okay, he has missed. He fires at you, and it pings into the wall next to you.
Oh, but the room was empty apart from this odd tableau.
You can briefly hear starchy foods like cereals, breads, potatoes, and pasta are rich in vitamins coming through the door.
How far away am I from him?
So you're on a door on the side wall. He's on the stage. He's probably about 12 feet away from you.
I think we need to figure out the lay of the land. I think Bison Billie looks at this man, sees the bullet, and in the second after it's the split second after it's hit the wall, is just going to charge this guy and just full spear tackle him if
Great.
he can.
Okay, yeah.
And hopefully not get shot in the meantime.
Good. I'm going to deal.
This huge man just comes out.
I'm going to deal Bison Billie, the bread animatronic, and the baker into initiative. You can stay in the room or you can join him.
Well, so we're behind the scene. We're kind of, if you on the almost on the opposite side of this.
Yeah, I literally just
scene,
peeked through and then just went.
How far away was he, Bill?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gone, Delacy. Do we want to follow?
I would have heard the gunshot, right?
Mhm.
I want to close my eyes and shoot through the wall where the gunshot came from. I think.
Sick.
Okay, well that's going to be an initiative.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, yeah, sure.
Edie, what are you doing?
Just as Bison
Yeah, I'm
Billie
gonna.
Bison
Yeah,
Billie with
I'm
5.
gonna run in as well.
Edie with a 6.
Oh, nice.
Lacey with a 3.
Got a flush. Look at that.
Hey.
Bread Man with a 3 and a king for the baker.
Oh no. That's bad for me.
Okay. The baker sees you running, and he draws a revolver from his belt, and he is going to fan the hammer.
Does he need a revolver? Speaker in animatronic show.
Because that was the commotion behind the thing. They knew that something was up.
Oh, I
Armed
see,
themselves.
But he took time to dress up as a baker.
And he was already dressed as
Oh, right.
Stop poking holes in
He's
my
part of the show.
narrative.
Got it.
He's part of the show, and then backstage they heard something was up, and they were like,
Right,
we've got to be
yeah.
packing when we go on stage.
Well, yeah, because they might get attacked by an animatronic banana.
All right, the baker's making a shooting roll. That's a success. And now he's going to fan the hammer. So he's going to try and just like hold the trigger down and slap the hammer 6 times. He's going to try and shoot off 6 bullets at once at you as you run at him.
So dead.
What's your toughness?
6.
6. Okay. No,
This
so he has all these shots are at a -4 penalty because
Oh, he's
he's like just fanning,
Oh,
fanning
right,
the
okay.
hammer.
This is a baker in an animatronic.
He's
So yeah,
covered in flour.
most of the shots go wide. One of them catches you in the shoulder as you're running. So
I just tense my shoulder, the bullet pops back out. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. So you're now shaken, but you don't take a wound. So
Damn right.
yeah.
Delacy got a 3, didn't he?
Yeah.
I should have.
Oh, you get another card, don't you?
Oh yeah.
I should have remembered. You can punish me for forgetting.
So actually, it should have been Delacy's turn, but it's Delacy's turn now.
Okay. Well, this is more convenient because he shouldn't have shot his gun 6 times. So in my trying to sort of position through the wall where it is, I'm just kind of going to be like, just like bang, 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 bang. Yeah, just want to place Rooster up against the wall and just fire through it where I'm pretty sure the baker's head is on the other side.
Do me a shooting roll at a -2 for the fact that you're shooting through a wall.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Delacy loves the film Wanted.
Lacey curves the bullet.
Round the door.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
Okay. So that's a success.
Cool.
With a raise.
Nice. So that is the damage. 2 plus 1 plus 7. 8, 9, 10, 11 for the +1. 11.
Yeah, that's a success with a raise. So yeah, you do hit this guy. Do you want to describe what happens?
Well,
This does kill him.
I can't see. I can't see. I just place.
Edie's just looking out the door like,
So yeah, the bullet.
suppose
you're running
the only one who
towards
gets
I
to.
just jump into midair as he gets taken out.
Yeah.
I just tackle the bread
I
man.
suppose Billy, as you lunge, his sort of head just like jerks to one side, and you tackle his limp, twitching corpse,
Yeah.
and just start
okay.
wailing on it. I guess.
Yeah, so that happens. The baker, there's a large red stain spreads across his brilliant white baking uniform, and he is done. So let's get rid of.
I get him.
The baker.
I look through the hole. I got him.
Yeah,
you got it.
like a little rascal looking through a fence.
He's just shot through.
Yeah.
Ain't I a stink?
So who was up next? It was Edie.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for the loaf of bread then.
Yeah. So this, looking at it more closely, it's a sort of a weird bread chimera. He has a loaf of bread for a head. His arms and legs are baguettes, and he has a sort of like sourdough loaf for a body. And he's sort of like clank, clank, clank.
Does he have
Ever
like
seen
a
a baguette?
baguette sword or
Yes, yeah, he has a baguette sword.
Okay, cool. We'll take it.
In each arm, he's like holding them like sort of like batons, and he's gonna.
We're killing Aunt Hildy with baguette swords, so let's make sure.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. No, I'm gonna try and shoot it again. Okay. All right. Let's. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's a 2. I hit it with a 2. And I'm like, hey, bread man, this is the yeast of your problems. It's not a
Okay,
shotgun,
and you
but-
do 2. So you only did 2
And I
damage.
do 2 damage. Yeah.
Yeah, that does not exceed the toughness of the.
I'm like,
Is it shaken?
It is not. It is not shaken. No.
It's sifted.
Nice.
Okay, so it was you, Bison Billie. You are shaken, so you need to do a vigor roll before you can act.
Okay. Vigor is.
Oh, can I to help you with the to shake this off? Can I do work the room, which is my edge, which is basically I can like say some nice words, and I roll persuasion, and then you can add that roll to whatever you roll.
Oh, okay.
So, okay. Oh. So that's a 9. Hey, Billy, you shake that off. You got this. You get that bread, man.
All right.
Bread.
Get that bread. Wake up, get that
I
bread.
am kind of hungry.
So he adds 9 to whatever he rolls.
Yeah, I
Well, that would
believe so.
automatically unshake him anyway, so you don't need to roll.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, you're free to act.
Amazing.
Nice,
Thanks
nice,
so much. I guess I'll tackle the bread man instead.
Yeah, do me a fighting roll.
Fighting roll. It is.
He's also fruit and veggies, meat and grains, feed your body, feed your brains. Same as before. So
16.
60. Yes, that is a success with 3 raises. So
Okay.
do me some damage on.
Well, originally my plan was to tackle the man so that we could get some information out of him. But I don't really need to do that with the bread man, so I guess I'll probably just sort of go with a bison punch.
Bison punch. Okay, that'd be strength plus d4.
And because it's got a raise, I do.
Yeah, add another. Well,
was 2 raises,
wasn't it? Yeah, add 2 more d4s.
So that is 7, 9, 10, 14.
Yeah, you absolutely destroy this.
Bison punch!
You just punch the central sourdough loaf out of it. And arms just sort of like down into a big pile.
I see this through the keyhole in a single tear.
Amazing.
My fist is smoking.
Yeah.
But so yeah, this the bakery scene sort of just like the audio like abruptly cuts out, and then the stage starts to rotate again, quicker this time. And the scene that starts to sort of come around looks like a sort of slaughterhouse.
I told you the meat scene when I told you the meat scene was coming! I told you the meat scene was coming! You all laughed at me!
And there doesn't seem to be any animatronics in this scene, but what there is a man dressed in a cow costume, and he is on what is known as a Maxim gun. And that is a large cylindrical machine gun which is being like fed by a belt of ammunition. And he is going to start firing this Maxim gun.
Can I ask one question?
Yes.
Does this cow costume that he has on, does it have horns?
It does have horns.
Let's go, it's wrestling time! I was
Okay,
born
so-
for this.
All right, let's deal this final initiative.
There's one thing that old Bison Billie loves doing, it's running into live ammunition.
All right, Bison Billie with the king.
Yes!
Yeah. Edie with the 8.
Ooh.
Delacy with an 8. With an ace. An ace for the cow man. Okay, so the cow man, he is on this like enormous machine gun.
Phenomenal.
And he is going to start firing at who's it? Are you still in the other room? You're in the holding room.
Yeah.
Okay, so the two of you are in the room.
Yeah, I'm sort of like by the door going.
He's basically going to sweep this machine gun across the room because it is such a powerful weapon. I think he's going to try and attack both of you at the same time, but with a multi-action penalty to that. So that's what he's going to try and do. With only one success, so one of you two.
So it's like shooting at us.
Okay, Edie, he has succeeded on a shot against you with this big sweep, but Bison Billie, I guess you duck down under the chairs and it sort of sent up chunks of upholstery.
Can I roll over and put the sourdough loaf on top of me?
Yeah, the
So the
sourdough
bullet
loaf
just
like absorbs a
like
bunch of
into the
bullets.
sourdough loaf.
Yeah, chunks of sourdough fly everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, Edie, he is gonna. This is a lot of bullets, so let me see what the damage is here.
Boy. We'll give you a real nice memorial at the next show. Don't worry. Edie.
Thank you.
Take off your hat, son. Or Edie.
What's your toughness?
My toughness is 5.
5. Okay, you are shaken and you take 1 wound.
Where am I shot?
So if you're in among the chairs, it sort of just sweeps across. So I guess you would catch it in the sort of collarbone.
Yeah, get a
region.
collarbone anyway.
Yeah.
Ah, my my good collarbone.
My good collarbone.
Okay, Bison Billie, it is now your turn.
I've got to wrestle. I'm gonna aim for those horns, and I basically want to try and yeet him off the back of this gun.
Yeah.
By the horns.
Okay, do me an athletics check, because you're trying to run up onto the stage and wrestle this guy off the gun.
I'm gonna spend a token.
Sure.
See if I can do better. Yes! 6, 5, so that is 11.
Yeah, so that's a success with a raise. Okay, are you gonna fight him when you get there? Are you gonna punch him, hit him, or just try and subdue him?
I think I want to grab him by the horns. I'm gonna see if I can try and drag him to a seat, because I think we do need potentially someone to help us in this situation, because we don't really know where we're going. So I'm gonna try and see if I can pin him basically with my large size.
Yep.
And just scream in his face. Maybe I can intimidate him or something. I think I have intimidation as that skill, so.
Yeah.
Just do a D12 in intimidation. Can I do that?
Yeah, do that.
I'm just gonna grab him and go.
Right, yeah, do me an intimidation roll.
You shot my friend. That is a 11. Good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You. So describe how this goes down.
Yeah. So I think I managed to sort of duck under the machine gun as it fires over the top. I pop up, grab him by the horns, pull him down, yank him over to the seat, throw him back against the seat, scream in his face, and go, "You gotta help us now!"
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's right. You better be sorry.
I'm very intimidated.
Good. That was the aim. That was my objective.
Well, it worked.
Good. Okay. That's good feedback. You hear that? Delacy. Oh, you okay, Edie?
I've been better.
You shot my friend! Just give him a fun slap.
Miss Edie, you alright?
I've been better. I'm okay. I'm just a little shook up.
It's under orders from Aunt Hildy. I didn't want to do it.
Well,
I just wanted to be an entertainer.
But what? Wait, hold on. Sorry, you want to be an entertainer,
Fruit
but you...
and veggies, meat and grains.
No, don't start singing. But wait, hold on. You were on stage with the size of this gun. You want to...
Turns out there's a lot more to this job than they said on the application.
Did you read the contract?
No.
Foolish.
Should you read a contract?
No.
Don't
Worry about it. You don't worry about that now. That's fine.
Wait, what you should do is check the terms of the
Shut up! Now, you're gonna tell me exactly how to get to Aunt Hildy.
It's the next scene. It comes around. It's the end one. There's no animatronics or anything in it. There's a door on the other side. It'll lead you into the auditorium where she is. Just stop. Don't kill me.
Why shouldn't I kill you?
I'm just fruit and veggies, meat and grains.
Hell no. I'll take my pistol out and I'll sort of look over at Edie place it in the exact same place that Edie got shot and just bang.
Oh, nice.
It's called an eye for an eye.
Cool. Yeah. He starts screaming and he's all.
I immediately as soon as I say it's called an eye for an eye, I turn around to Delacy and go, no, don't shoot him in the eye. Don't shoot him in the eye. Don't shoot him in the eye. Oh, I gotta be easy with my metaphors.
That's that's a good call.
Cool. So this man in a full cow costume is now in the fetal position, clutching his shoulder and just
Is the cow head is it like a hat situation?
Yeah, it's removable.
100%.
Taking that off.
Putting that on.
Yeah.
And I'll probably pretend to be a and the gun, is it liftable?
It's probably, you'd have to drag it, I think. It's heavy, or if two of you did it, you could probably carry it. But
I'm just saying, it's a pretty good backup plan.
He has got through quite a lot of the ammunition as well. There's probably, only about 30 rounds left in this thing.
Hey, that's 30 rounds more than we have now, so.
I'm up for trying it.
Okay, how about this? We stick with plan A, which was challenge
for
Hildy to a showdown.
Mm-hmm.
But in here. And the original plan was we pop out from behind a corner and shoot her. Well, if this carousel thing just keeps running, then maybe it rotates round. Me and Edie, part of the attraction.
Yeah, if it seems like an untenable situation, I'll run back in here and you guys light her up like one of these walkway things with the light bulbs.
Can I go over to the writhing cow man and just stamp hard on his wound and
Sure.
and just say like,
Why not?
how many are in there? Is it just her or she got more men?
It's her and Jessup and Wexler.
Who's Jessup and Wexler?
Lackeys. I don't know, just guys in suits.
Guys in suits?
I think we get that gun, we take it off and put it in the auditorium in the seating. And when it comes around, we prepare and then we go through that door.
Then we can retreat into here and we have a backup plan. Okay, I like that. Yeah, okay. I'll
Through the door?
I'll go over and try and
Yeah.
lift this thing.
Do a strength check just to see how you get on.
7.
Okay. Yeah, Bison Billie is as strong as a bison, as advertised. And you're able to pick it up. So you're picking it up out of its stand.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, and you take it down the stairs and into the auditorium.
And I'll like prop it against some seats.
Yep. Okay. The stage like chunks and moves around again, and it comes to another one with a curtain, and it says the merry-go-round of nutrition on it, and there is, as advertised, a door sort of on the far side of this set, and the door behind you unlocks again. You can hear it go. So,
Listen, you've been shot up. This is a risky move, so if anyone wants to back out now, I'm happy to go in there, but I'll get you that ring as well if I can. I just don't want to feel pressured. You got a whole life ahead of you.
Now you should have everything in your arsenal to eat healthily in your daily life. Remember the food pyramid.
this is all coming out of a speaker box.
Can I shoot the speaker
You
box?
can shoot the speaker box, yeah. Just give me a shooting roll.
Vegetables indeed.
10.
And simply remember that fruit and veggies, meat and grain.
This is another not looking one.
All right, the soundtrack has now mercifully ceased. Yeah.
Okay, let's go. I'll get a little brown liquid out of my pocket. Yeah, I really got a kick to it.
You can really taste the wild Bill
Is
Hickok
that because
hand.
it had a foot in it?
I think that what might have been the hand, but
Not in the hand.
I think I can
Okay.
taste a little bit of index finger.
All right. Bennies for everyone for surviving the
Hey.
merry-go-round of nutrition.
Woo! Back to one Benny.
I think, Bison Billie only knows one way to do this. Kick open the door. Hey, Aunt Hildy, remember me?
Okay, so you're stood in a sort of like ante-room which contains a lot of crates.
Wait, shit, I thought she was in here.
There is a door on the other side of this room. This room is full of crates that have sort of labels on them that say Aunt Hildy's old-fashioned all-purpose victuals. And you can see the can. It has a picture of Aunt Hildy on it, and it's real food is sort of written across the can as well.
That's a relief.
Pushing things over and breaking them.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you push
Just
some
on the
crates
way.
on the thing.
Oh, whoops, I'm so clumsy.
They sort of shatter on. A few cans sort of roll out.
Look what I done.
But yeah, this is a sort of largish room, but there is a door on the other side of that. So.
Let's try this again. Run up, kick it. Hey, Aunt Hildy, please tell me you're in here.
So this door opens onto a large auditorium. There's a sort of stage, and you can see who you understand to be Aunt Hildy as she stood on the stage. She's flanked by two men in suits. There's a big pyramid of food cans in front of her, which are the same as the cans you saw here in the storage. You're on a sort of running mezzanine. There is a staircase leading down into the sort of auditorium, and she's across on the other side of the auditorium. So at this point, she is probably about 60 feet away from you, and you'd have to go sort of down the stairs to get to her. And she is going through a presentation. She's talking. She's saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, I appear before you today to tell you about the wonderful new food products from the Fulcrum Company. Too long have our brave pioneers on the frontier had to eat spoiled meats and vegetables, unable to keep their provisions fresh. Our new lines of canned foods eliminate that problem, providing fresh, healthy, nutritious food that never goes bad. It's Aunt Hildy's old-fashioned, all-purpose victuals, and it's good."
I told you, no greater villain in the West.
She's flanked by these two men who are holding cans of this stuff with forks in it, and she's like, they both sort of take bites of this stuff, and they're like, give her a thumbs up. But they sort of like they start doubling over. They're not looking good.
This is just a rehearsal now, isn't it? They're like rehearsing for a big
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if I get her attention, you guys sneak into the room and I'll kind of wait for these two kind of like filter out into the room, and then I'll kind of make my presence known.
So eat some more of it. Come on, it's good. It's good.
Hey, Aunt Hildy, I'd say it's bad.
Well, look who it is, Bison Billie. You come back to get your other leg wrecked, you POS? She shouts.
Okay.
What are you doing in here, Bison Billie?
I have come to enact some revenge.
Revenge.
You took my leg away from me.
Yeah, well, you weren't using it.
I was building up to wrestle too, Bison, until you had something to do with it.
You're a dinosaur, Bison Billie. Out here, we're trying to look to the future. I have solved world hunger here. This product, it will solve famine worldwide. It's cheap, mass-producible, never goes off, and it has some side effects, she says. And as she's saying this, the two men who have eaten some of it, they start to sort of... They have doubled over in pain, and they're starting to sort of convulse on the floor. Yes, there are some issues, she says. The men's fingernails start to recede. Their gums sort of like pull back from their mouths. They're not looking great, to be honest. But she's like, but it is a process of moving into the future, you dinosaur!
Hey, Aunt Hildy, do you feel super confident about your odds being locked in a room with a dinosaur?
What do you mean by that, Bison Bill? You want to do this? You want to go?
The temptation to roll like a T-Rex now.
Aunt Hildy, she sort of like gestures to the two men in suits who have now sort of, they've burst through these suits. And they stand up, and they are sort of twisted and emaciated now. Their limbs seem longer, their fingernails seem to have kind of formed points, their teeth have like receded, their gums have receded back, kind of showing their teeth. And she sort of gestures to them, and then she points at you. And these two creatures are going to start running towards you.
This is the rehearsal? Damn. And it was more nasty than I thought.
She must be trying to iron out this side effect in the next 24 hours.
She's got a couple hours to figure this out.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna deal you and these two guys in.
Okay.
Okay. 2 for you, Bison Billie.
That's fine. I'm not even concerned.
It's a 10 for
I'm a little more concerned.
Jessup and a 5 for Wexler.
Truly the nastiest sounding duo. Jessup and Wexler are clearly wrong uns.
We can hear that things are kicking off.
Yeah.
Edie, I mean, I don't know if we have line of sight on each other. We've sort of filtered in to this auditorium, right?
You were saying we were like, there's like a mezzanine. Does that mean like we're kind of like we can go above the stage?
It's not a high mezzanine. It's a sort of half of a.
Half of it, so more like a music hall kind of height.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Cool.
But does that mean like we can be sort of like looking down on the stage from the side above? Is it like
you can be slightly elevated, but not like Overwatch.
Way. Yeah. Okay.
But we can hear like things are kicking off.
Mm.
I think probably like.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is deal me in.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Delacy with a 4.
Grab that again.
Oh yeah, of course.
No thanks.
Delacy with an ace.
Check again.
Edie with a joker.
Hey!
I can't remember. What does that mean? Right.
Everyone gets a Benny.
Oh! Heck yeah.
And you get +2 to your rolls this round.
Yes! Nice.
Okay, but before we do anything, the people who can see the Faminites, I want you to all
what?
roll on the fear table. Do me a fear roll.
Oh,
that's a spirit roll.
Well, if we're popping up, that includes us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sure, we've surely had a look. Spirit, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can re-roll though. Thank God, because I got guts. That was a terrible roll.
So you succeeded on the
10.
spirit. Okay, good.
Success. I need to double check whether I can only use my reroll once for my thing.
Yeah, I assume so. Can't
Yeah?
infinitely reroll.
Well,
That'd be fun though.
You've got 2 bennies.
oh, I've got bennies again. I forgot that. That was a worse roll than the first.
You've got 1 more benny. Or just be feared.
Or roll on the fear table.
There's nothing. Fear table!
Fear table. Wait, why are we encouraging?
So remind me if I'm scared, if I get fear, what's my detriment then?
It depends what you roll on the fear table. You'll roll a d20, and then based on the number that you get, you'll have one of these wonderful effects.
We've rolled a d20, yeah.
4, yes.
Okay, great. All right, everyone sees these horrifying creatures, but you steal your resolve. And all right, so let me note down.
Edie was really teetering on the edge there, like.
I think that the wound's getting to her, so she's a little bit like, oh god.
Oh yeah, don't forget that you do have wound penalties unless you've got anything that removes that.
I have wound penalties.
Yeah, so you need to check what that is.
Okay. Each wound is -1.
Okay, -1. Yeah, you get a -1 penalty on your check, so you'll be
+1.
You'll be +1 instead of +2 this round.
Okay. My fear will be with the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a 4. With that is 6, but I take -1 for the penalty for my wound.
It's still
so
a
that's
success.
5.
Yep, you've passed. You don't need to roll on the fear table. I'm closing fear table for now. Okay, so up first is Delacy.
Okay, this room has got a mezzanine, kind of dance hall-y. It's quite grand, quite well lit.
Yeah, it's a big, well-lit auditorium.
I would like to shoot the rope securing the chandelier above Aunt Hildy.
There's the chandelier.
The chandelier above, yeah.
I don't think that we established there was a chandelier.
Yeah, but we established it's a grand room that's well lit. How else would that be achieved?
Well, incandescent electric light bulbs. This is the auditorium of the future, young man. We don't rely on such old-fashioned notions as chandeliers.
Can I look at... Yeah, so the stage, is there anything above Aunt Hildy, like up there?
No, it's a big open stage with a sort of double-high ceiling. There are curtains behind her, and she stood at a lectern, but...
All right, then I'll settle for shooting her in the face as planned.
Fine. Do me a shooting roll.
Okay, there was a range penalty, wasn't there, applying to this?
Well, you came in from the left, so you are closer to the stage than anyone who went right.
Can you only spend bennies when you fail, or can you spend a benny if you want to try and improve?
Yeah, you can. It's just a re-roll if you want to re-roll for any reason. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Pop out, shoot on Hildy.
Do it. Do a shooting roll.
Play the objective. Cool. That's a 9. Do I settle for 9?
Do I settle for 9?
I've just got a lot of bennies, and you don't get
that's nice.
you don't get to keep them.
All you need to do is succeed on this roll.
Yeah, settle. Yes, but next I'm going to roll damage, and if I can explode this, I can add more d6s to the damage, right?
Yeah.
So that's 1 raise.
It's not the other thing you use bennies for is soaking wounds.
That's very important. That might be very very true.
1, 2, 3, 4 bennies I've got saved up.
I'm
But I might not be that
basically
high. All right.
invincible.
All right. Yeah, I'll take the 9 then. So yes.
Okay, success with the race, so roll damage.
Cool. Come on. Just 10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay. That only exceeds her toughness once. So
Okay.
Aunt Hildy is shaken, but also when the bullet hits her, something seems to happen. A change seems to come over dear Aunt Hildy.
She installs a chandelier.
She installs a chandelier directly above her head. No, she sort of like seems. The bullet hits her and she sort of flings her arms back, but she doesn't like then come back. She sort of stays in that position, and much like the guys before her, but more so, her sort of long, spindly limbs start to twist into new shapes, and more grotesquely, her rib cage kind of cracks open, revealing a second head inside her chest, which starts. It's like a flayed skull that starts gibbering and cursing and laughing to itself, like that. And
Knew I should have gone for center mass.
yeah, her kind of limbs crack and contort. And I want everyone to make me a fear check at -2, please.
Okay.
Oh my
What in the tarnation?
That's spirit.
Is this what you were talking about?
Spirit roll. Yeah. As this is happening, she's sort of like twisting and elongating. She's about 9 feet tall at this point. Absolutely.
5.
Okay, success.
7.
Success. This is with a -2, right? You're subtracting 2.
This is -2.
That is a 7 minus 2.
5. Okay, good. So you've all passed.
It's not even that scary.
The head is looking at you.
Yes, I am.
Okay, and I'm dealing in Aunt Hildy with the Queen.
Oh.
Edie, of course, you get to act whenever you want because you have the joke. You can choose to go whenever.
Great.
Go now, go now, go now.
Okay, so that was Delacy's turn. Aunt Hildy is shaken, but now a big monster.
Yeah, I would like to try and shoot Aunt Hildy.
I'll shoot Aunt Hildy. Okay, cool. Do a shooting roll, please.
Center mass.
Okay, that's a 5.
Okay, 1 success. What are you shooting her with?
I'm shooting her with my Winchester.
Cool. Yep, roll damage.
Yeah. 2 7s and 1 15.
That succeeded at once, but she's shaken, so she takes 1 wound.
Nice. You shot her in the wrong face.
Yeah, so
There's no wrong face in which to shoot.
That wasn't an aimed shot, so it just goes into her chest.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, it's Aunt Hildy's turn. Okay, Aunt Hildy's top head, because she has to, is going to just let out a sort of ear-piercing scream. And I want everyone to make a vigor check from this.
Vigor's not my strong suit.
Oh, 6. That's 6. And a 5. So don't go with that. That's 12. That's 16.
Wow.
With my minus on the wound. But no, wait, yeah.
Yeah, and then plus with the Joker.
Plus?
So, yeah. +1.
I spent a penny to achieve 5.
Okay, succeed.
4.
Succeed.
Succeed.
Okay, cool.
Big succeed.
Okay, good. Yeah, you're all okay. This is like an ear splitting scream. And then who's closest to Aunt Hildy currently?
Me, I think.
If
I went along.
Yeah, but as the crow flies. Yeah. Okay, she's sort of like.
Why do you mention flying?
As the Aunt Hildy coils and springs towards you with she has long claws on the end of her fingers now, and she's going to attack you.
Horrific.
So
All
I'm
right.
going to make a.
Bring it. I'm quick.
Yep, that's a success. Tell me what your parry is, Delacy.
2.
2. Oh, of course it is. Yeah.
Am I readied?
I don't know. Are you?
Yeah. I was born readied for this.
Okay. What does that do?
That's +1 to parry.
All right. Parry is 3.
3. Does that move the needle? 2 dice could still be less than 3.
Not if it's exploded, I don't think.
Okay, Delacy, you are shaken and you take 1 wound, unless you would like to try and soak it.
How do you soak it? I've not done that
Spend a
before.
penny.
Spend a penny? Yeah, okay. I don't want to be fighting at the penalty. And I won't roll badly again this session. I've got 2 bennies left. It's okay.
I thought you went from like 6 bennies in like 1 less than a round.
Yeah.
Like,
So you have to make a vigor check.
Oh,
But if you succeed, you soak the wound.
vigor is bad for me. 2, 1. Can I spend a penny on that roll? I guess I
can spend a
can.
penny. Yeah, you can spend it. I think so. I don't see why not. It's my game. You can do it if you want.
the quicker you run out of bennies, the
What's the wound penalty? It's like
Minus
-1
one.
to your
One.
roll. Normally it is, except because of my hindrance tenderfoot, it's -1 to all actions.
Oh,
-1 to all actions when wounded. That's fine. It's -3 when with 2 wounds. Oh yeah, fine. I'll take it.
Okay, you'll take the wound. All right. So
Yeah.
Edie has 1
With
wound.
grim determination, I get. What actually happens to me? Just get swiped and gored horribly.
Yeah, no, she sort of springs up from the stage towards the mezzanine balcony where you are, and just sort of clatters into you, and sort of the 2 of you roll to the floor, and she's sort of clawing and spitting, and the head in her chest is going at you as this is all happening.
Inches from my face.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Good turn. Right, it is now Jessup's turn.
Oh, I forgot about this.
You forgot about Jessup and Wexler. You can never forget about Jessup and Wexler.
Oh god.
They're coming at you. All right, cool. So, yeah, Jessup is going to run at you, Bison Billie, and attempt to slash at you with his claws.
Just clarify what the I've got an edge, which is dodge.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, he manages to slash you. It shakes you, but doesn't wound you. But I need you to make me a vigor roll at -2.
That's easy. Boom! Look at this. Oh boy! There we go. That was 2 1s.
Wait, that was 2 1s. Yeah, you can't Benny on two ones.
Oh, what? Sorry, I shouldn't have said.
I forgot that. Oh!
Yeah, thanks for clarifying the old
sorry.
snake eyes there.
I remember the rules.
Okay, so yeah, it slashes you. It doesn't go too deep, and you're like, okay, that wasn't too bad. But then you start to feel a sort of gnawing hunger in your stomach.
It's
Sort of
sandwich.
you can feel it slowly spreading. At the moment, it's okay, but we'll check in on that next round.
Where's that bread guy? Where's that bread guy?
Where were you hit? Whereabouts was the slash?
Just imagining across the.
Just across the chest.
Yeah, I think his top.
You can't amputate that.
His top's been ripped wide open. It's just sort of rippling.
Go on.
Muscles now
Yeah.
showing, just so everyone knows.
It is now Wexler's turn. Wexler's going for you, Edie. So it's going to be the same deal for Wexler. Okay.
I don't feel so good.
What's your parry?
My parry is 4.
Okay, that is. You're not shaken or anything currently, are you?
No.
Okay, so that's a success with a raise. So it also does catch you and causes a wound, unless you would like to soak it.
Oh, that's 2 wounds.
I don't have any bennies left.
Don't have any bennies. That's a wound.
Ow!
And also, I need you to make me a vigor check as well.
You can't gift bennies, right?
Oh, no. Okay. 5.
5.
Minus.
Plus
Plus. Yeah. 5.
6.
6.
6 minus 2.
Oh, for the
6 minus 6.
Oh, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a success. Yeah. So the claws pass across you, and you get you suddenly feel a little peckish, but it passes.
Okay, cool. I just really don't want to get tuberculosis again.
Don't know what that was.
Again?
Okay. Yeah, it was a whole thing.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so that's so it's now Bison Billie's turn.
Hungry, and I've got this creature in front of me. Would you say this has taken on a almost animalistic form?
Yeah, it's kind of feral. It's in its attacks. Yeah.
Cool. Would you? You know how I swapped those 2 dice around before the session?
Yeah.
As a seasoned cowboy, good at breaking in restless and horses, could I attempt to ride this creature towards Aunt Hildy?
Yeah, why not? Do me
always try.
a riding roll.
Yeah! It's an 8.
Nice. Success with a raise. All right, what are you doing?
I think, I will, I kind of like, as it slashes into me, I'll kind of like grab hold of like one of the arms and just like swing a leg up onto its back, and then literally just like kind of grab hold of its head and kind of pull it round to the side, sort of pointing it like at, I'll even maybe like stick my fingers like in like the cheeks and just be like this, trying to kind of steer it towards Aunt Hildy, sort of direct its ire.
Aunt Hildy is currently pinning Delacy on the mezzanine balcony, so you're kind of up and around. Yeah.
And just the most direct route. I figure, if we have to jump off or whatever, then.
Yeah, all right, so you're trying to sort of basically batter this thing into Aunt Hildy.
Yeah.
Okay, what would that be? Let's just say this is going to happen because you passed the riding roll. So let's just call it a fighting roll.
Fighting roll, cool.
The guy is your weapon now.
Yeah. Awesome. Yes, that's a 10.
Hey!
6, so 16.
Yeah. Wow, okay, so roll.
Yeah!
So roll me.
I got me a strange one! Easy, boy!
All right, yes, so strength plus 3d6.
Oof. Can I grab 2 more d6?
Yes, please do.
10, 2, so 16, 20.
Did the 10 explode?
Yes.
You roll that again.
Gladly. 1.
Okay, so altogether
21.
21. Yeah, that's success. And a wound on there. So yeah, you basically, Aunt Hildy is pinning Delacy to the ground, sort of clawing and slashing, and the head is like,
I'm coming for you, boy!
Out of nowhere, just slams into the side of it is Bison Billie rodeoing. Was it Jessup or Wexler?
I think it was Wexler.
Wexler.
I think it was Jessup.
Rodeoing Wexler slams into Aunt Hildy, who goes clattering against the back wall and sort of like hits it hard. He sort of like rises to one knee and it's like hisses.
I'm like, hey, you haven't got a lip there, have you?
Nice. Yeah, her
Out
knee
of
is
shape.
actually like bent out of shape, and she shoots you a venomous glance.
Yeah.
All
Not
right,
actually venomous, is it?
yeah, you'll take poison.
Yeah, I take poison damage.
Okay, let's re-roll, re-deal here. So Bison Billie with a 7.
An improvement. Not great, but I'll take it.
Edie with the jack.
Yes.
Nice.
But I lose my +2 from my joker.
Delacy with 6.
Can you do that again? Or
Wexler
No, 5
with
or
10.
lower.
That's really annoying.
Yeah, it's the worst one.
It's the worst.
Jessup with a jack. Aunt Hildy with a 7. Edie, you're going first.
Okay, well the thing is, if I take one more wound, then I'm out. So I don't know whether to try and
Don't risk.
heal myself or something. Or what do I do? Do I hide myself out of... Because...
The start of this round, by the way, Bison Billie, you look at your fingernails and you start to see the skin's. It's just ever so slightly starts to recede from there, and you feel your gums pull back a little, and the hunger's really starting to gnaw at you.
Hilda's looking real tasty right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a little bit of breathing room. Right. Well, look, I see Hilda Hilda, she's on like trying to get Delacy, and I'm like, no, must protect the small boy.
Oh, that's more.
Because like little bit of backstory. Edie lost her little brother to a monster, and she's seeing this happening again, and she's like, nuh-uh. So yeah, she's gonna.
It's
run
technically
up.
Wexler's closest, I think, to. Because I rode Wexler over and hit Hildy
Collided
away.
and
So
Hildy went
like,
over.
just so that you
course.
know that like Wexler's the closest monster.
Okay, so she sees Wexler too close to Delacy for her liking. She's like, nah. So I'd like her to like run up and try and shoot him in the face.
She's shooting Wexler.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, do a shooting roll.
Six.
Yes. Come on.
2, so that is 8.
Success with a raise. All right, roll damage.
Okay, so 11.
11. Yeah. So yeah, you blast him with your sawn-off Winchester, and he just gigantic. It basically takes off most of the left-hand side of his body, and he just sort of pinwheels
steed.
over and hits the deck. So Wexler is done.
Wexler is past tense.
Wexler is out. Wexler is dead. All right. Next on the initiative, Jessup. Right. So Jessup
Was attacking
Edie. You're on the floor, so probably going to try and jump on you.
Try it.
Yeah. All right, fine.
What are you doing, son? Don't encourage it. You are not in a position to encourage it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he misses. Basically leaps at you and sort of sails over. Yeah. Just absolutely biffs it. Good job, Jessup. Nice work. All right. Who was next?
I make an obscene gesture and it sails over.
Bison Billie.
Okay. Potentially a bit of a bold move here, so this isn't possible. I think like feeling this hunger rising in him and kind of twigging what's happening, and that this might be a untenable situation for him. He is going to. I would love to try and run up to Aunt Hildy and locate a ring on her hand.
Okay.
And I would like to try and bite that finger off.
Okay, sure. Yeah, that's
With like, I'm just feeling this like new, like leaning into the hunger a little bit and seeing if it'll aid me. And
that sounds like a strength roll to me.
Cool.
Probably a good idea to give in to this new hunger.
That's exploded again.
Great.
Actually, they both exploded. I guess I'll just roll the d10 again though, because that makes more sense. What? 24.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Right.
You're really hungry.
Yeah, I'm going to say that. Yeah,
Wow.
you bite the finger, but you also just start biting her.
Yeah.
So I want you to roll me damage for your teeth, but because that was 24.
24.
A success with 5 raises. All right. Roll me 5d6.
5d6. Okay. With the d10 or just?
1d10 and 4d6.
And 4d6. Okay. Perfect. 19.
19. Yeah. So Aunt Hildy was already shaken. This will do it. Do you want to describe what basically fall upon her biting?
So yeah, I think basically like in the same way that like we've seen Bison Billie like charge a little bit, like this big hulking form charge. Mm-hmm. I think as he starts to run across the stage, he kind of gets like lower and lower into more of a like almost like a gallop. Mm-hmm. Gets over to her, just like starts to bite at the hand and like kind of gets like down to the forearm before he sort of stops and realizes. And then I think I just turn back to you two with like blood pouring down his mouth, and I spit the ring out across the stage, and I say, "Get out of here!" And I turn back to Aunt Hildy and just like start going crazy.
Start going buck wild on Aunt Hildy. So like massive gouts of blood are coming out. The head in the chest is going. It sort of seems to be drowning in its own blood. It's just a real gore fireworks show.
Remember when we fought that big broccoli?
Yeah, that was fun.
And now the second head is drowning in blood.
So Aunt Hildy is she has died. Jessup stops in his tracks. It is just like he seems to return to normal, and Bison Bill, you feel the hunger sort of recede from within you.
Right. I was done.
Yeah.
Oh, thank heavens.
Man, I was
ready to do a tearful goodbye and shutting the door.
I was ready to walk up and execute.
Oh, man.
So
how obvious is the transformation back? Delacy solemnly walks up behind Bison Bill.
You just feel the hunger sort of gradually dissipate, and it's...
I quickly put my revolver behind my back.
What revolver?
What did I... Oh, damn. Oh, okay. Hey, son, what are you doing?
Hey, Billy, you feeling good?
Yeah, I think I got some femur in my teeth. Oh.
Jessup is like, I think we might need a few more goes back to the drawing board on the food. Aunt Hildy? Aunt Hildy?
I just turn around and go,
I killed the other one.
I'll turn around to Jessup and be like, you got a new sheriff in town now.
Okay.
That's right. First thing we're going to do, we're going to get rid of all this food.
Okay, sir. You're in charge now.
I turn around to the two. Can't believe that worked. He just gave in so easy.
That's great. He's pretty messed up.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you have the ring. Aunt Hildy is dead. Bison Billie has achieved revenge for his slight at her hands.
And it tasted real good.
And another successful mission. Congratulations, everyone.
Well done, everybody.
Jasper, thank you so much for joining us. Where can people find you and follow you?
Thank you so much for having me. This has been an absolute blast. You can find me at JW_Cartwright on all social medias. And make sure you check out 3 Black Halflings and Games of Feelings, which are 2 shows that I'm on. They're very, very fun. And we have some cool guests coming up that you might recognize. Maybe just, you know.
Yeah, check it out. Excellent podcasts. I've been on both of them at this point. So, yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Check them out. And thank you to our sponsor, Misty Mountain Gaming, for letting us use their dice today. Check out the link in the description of this video to see how you can win a set for yourself. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time for more Deadlands.